Welcome to part 7 of my Let's Play of Metroid Fusion. It's KC. We just finished off taking out the security robot, that thing that looks like a spider. We kicked its ass. Now we're heading back to the almighty navigational room. Oh joy! So that they could tell us what we're doing next. And why my mind begins to wander, because as it did in high school, Metroid, I love the Metroid series. Like seriously, I'm not even gonna play with y'all. When Nintendo came out and Super Mario Bros. 3 was the thing, everybody loved it. I loved that game too. But when Metroid hit, I could not get enough of that game. I played it for the Game Boy. Metroid 2, I played that. I couldn't get enough of that game. Super Metroid, it was all over after that. That was pretty much the only game that I played constantly. I played it more than Mortal Kombat. I played it more than the Super Mario Bros. Games. And Metroid Fusion happens to be probably, if not number 1, it's number 2. Straight up, like, I love these games. And when they remade it and gave us Zero Mission for Game Boy Advance, shoot, Samus Aran kicks ass. That's why I don't understand why they haven't come out with something new with this girl. Does Samus suspect anything? No, I don't think so. Good, monitor her closely. Affirmative out. Something funny's going on here, man. They're setting my girl up. Let's head to Sector 6 and kick some more ass down there. Now we already have the super missiles, which makes things so much easier. We have the speed booster, of course, which makes the game a lot faster. So let's head down to Sector 6. You know, I like that all these sectors are different colors because they're different elements. Like Sector 4 is blue because it's filled with water and all that stuff, the water creatures and stuff. Sector 3 is red because you deal with a lot of fire later. You know, it gets interesting as it goes on. And this part here, oh my god. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I used to die a lot at this part because of them damn blue X's. Them things, because Samus doesn't have the Varia Suit that protects her from cold environments and warm environments. These things, because Samus got affected by the X virus, when they hit her, they freeze her from the inside and she takes serious damage. And it doesn't help that these things can fly through the wall and get you. It's annoying. I hate this part of the game because I used to get my ass handed to me. You bomb that section in the wall, because I'm going to try to get all the everything in the game 100% because that's just me. Bomb this area on the wall and get yourself a nice energy tank. They try to trick you here. Don't go there because you'll fall through the floor. You got to go up top and take the block out and get the E-tank. They get more and more tricky and more hidden throughout the game because that's Metroid style. You have to be very careful in this area because, like I said, they're very quick. These blue X's here are very quick. You can stun them for a few seconds when you shoot them, but it's only for a few seconds. They're in hidden blocks sometimes. You know, there's certain rooms where they're just filled with them, like this room here. Let's get the hell out of here, because I'm not trying to get messed up. There's one hidden in those blocks there, so don't shoot that. There's one hidden in that block right here. Like, I'm showing you all the ways so you don't have to get messed up by these things on your first try. I couldn't avoid that there, but do you see how much damage that took? Just because they froze her. Use the speed boost to go through those blocks. Man, I thought I got caught through the door, but you can farm for energy here. You can continuously come into this room if you're low on energy and just shoot those things. Here's another save room if you need to do so. But the whole point of us being in this sector is that we're going to get the Varia Suit soon. We have to take on the next monster so that we can get that. So that we can not have to worry about being frozen. Here's another E-tank here, because E-tanks are awesome. And we're going to encounter the SAX. Remember I told you in the last video, stay away from her. We're not strong enough to fight her. She will take our asses out. So just stay in this corner. Look at you. Think you look all cool just because you got my suit on and everything, man? I'm gonna get my powers back one day, man. I'm gonna tell you like that. She uses a power bomb to blow up all the blocks. You can take damage from that, so just make sure you stay far enough away from her. Wait for her to go into the next section, because the last thing you need is for her to chase you. Be careful when you run across here, because there are fall away blocks, and if you fall through that in front of her, she's gonna take you out like a freaking Terminator. Now that she's gone here, let's go through the wall. Yeah, I mean, she used to give me a hard time. I hated it. I couldn't stand the SAX the first time. You see how they hide in the blocks? They just waiting for you, man. Look at that stuff. Got hit there. There's nothing I could do about that because they're faster. What the? Again, they're faster than you. You know, they got some kind of super speed thing going there. They could go through the wall and stuff that they shouldn't be able to pass through. And you guys know that when we see these doors, it's time to take on the next monster. You little bastard. Yes, that bastard took our next upgrade. So now we have to defeat this thing. And it's not a problem. This one's not a problem. It's easy to defeat this thing once you know what to do. You use the charge shot repeatedly because it's protected by those little balls floating around it. So you use the charge shot and you're gonna get hit a lot because you really can't dodge it too much. But you use the charge shot to get rid of the force field so that you can shoot it and get your upgrade. So you really shouldn't have a problem with it. You see how the balls are disappearing around it? There you go. Now you use your missiles. You do like you would normally do with all the other monsters. It's hard to dodge those things because they can fly through stuff. There you go. And now we get our Varia Suit. Finally. Now we ain't gotta worry about being frozen no more. And as always, she changes a different color to puke green. I mean, I guess it's new because what you call this is colors that probably nobody really uses. But now they fly towards you, so when you have the Varia Suit and you get the blue X's, they give you energy. See, they're like, let's go get her. But once they notice they don't do any damage, it's like they run away from you. I guess they're self-aware. Get the missile tank. Fall down here and catch the corner so that we can get another missile tank or missile expansion or whatever. There we go. I said, you know, I already got 130 missiles there. Those things there, I don't know what they are. They look like floating DNA, but they take a shitload of damage if you get hit by them things. And the problem is when you shoot them and you kill them, they shoot out some kind of steam that still hurts you if you're anywhere near them. So they kind of get off like a last shot before you take them out. And those caterpillar things or whatever the heck they are, they're annoying. Because if you shoot them off the ceiling, they fall on your head and you still take damage. So we're pretty much done with this sector right now. We have to make our way back up to the almighty navigational room because why not? We ain't gotta worry about them blue X's no more, man. Make our way up. Yeah, there's a lot more enemies in this area now that you got your next upgrade. That's it for part 7. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.